So what exactly makes you different from your competitors? The brand experience that your audience gets from your business that they are unable to get from a competitor is your differentiator. It's why they choose to come to you instead of your competitor. Now, for some of you, once you have determined your differentiator, you may find that it really narrows down your possible target audience. The thing is, though, you should look at this as a positive thing and not a negative thing. See, having a narrower target audience, or rather catering to more of a niche market, gives you the opportunity to be more relevant to those clients. Whereas the broader market, or the broader the market is, the less relevant your brand is. By becoming more relevant because you have taken the time to understand that niche market, so you're then able to resonate more with those target customers on a deeper level. The more you're able to resonate, then that gives you the opportunity to dominate the niche. Now, if you completed the competitor assessment, you may already know what you can do to set your company apart. If not, one thing is definitely don't go for just being the lower price. A lot of companies make the mistake of thinking that's the first and one thing that they're going to do, just go to beat out their competitors. But here's the thing. There are a lot of people that associate lower price with also meaning lower quality. And once the stigma of being lower quality has been placed on you, it can be really hard to shake that off. If you need help determining your differentiator, ask yourself, how can I use what I know and what I'm good at to be more relevant? Then ask yourself how that seems to differ from your competitors. Lastly, ask yourself what the difference will mean to your target audience. Now that you have answered these questions, you can create the last thing for this course, the positioning strategy and statement. You will use information gathered for your brand positioning, so that includes audience information, competitor information, and your differentiator information to complete your positioning strategy. To do this, you're going to first write down your value proposition. This is a statement about the tangible benefits and results your customers get when they decide to use your brand, whether it be a product or a service. Next, you will write your unique selling proposition. This is your differentiator written in a way to be a standalone reason why your ideal audience should and would choose your brand. After this, you write your positioning statement. This is how your brand satisfies the need your audience has in a way your competitors are not satisfying them, as well as how this specifically is a benefit. At this point, you may be wondering how the positioning statement differs from the value proposition and the unique selling proposition. Basically, your positioning statement is a combination of both your value proposition and unique selling proposition written in a single sentence or two. Now, upon completing your positioning statement, you can now move on to creating your brand promise. This is what your brand will commit to, as well as your brand's promise to deliver on everything it stands for. Lastly, you can create a tagline for your brand. A tagline is a concise, catchy, and memorable wording of your position statement that will be viewable by the public. And keep in mind, your positioning statement will most likely remain internal, giving you something to measure for accountability. The tagline, though, as mentioned, will be public and give your target audience the ideal of your brand's positioning.